Hey guys, Norm with Bearable Traders. It is Monday, September 30th, 2019. Quick recap for today. I had a bunch of trades in and out of Apple and one trade on Roku. I'm not going to go through every single entry exit, but the main two that did it for me today was Apple at the open. Apple had everything going for it. Well, not everything, but it had a number of things on the list. So on a daily chart, Apple had this consolidation period here for a breakout. I was looking at, been holding the 9 moving average on the daily, had this period of consolidation from essentially 224-ish, 218 on the low end, and over the last few days, 2 weeks, it's just been sitting in this range. Got a catalyst this morning, analyst upgrade, price target increase. There was decent volume pre-market at the open. Relative volume was close to 2. I believe it was 1.8. Not great, but you got to consider today is a Jewish holiday, and there's a lot of people that are not working, especially in New York, where obviously is the hub of the financial community. So I knew that today might be a little bit of a weird day. This is one we called out in the pre-market and discussed. So I looked at Apple on the gap up to see if there was a place to go long. I had this level 221.28, which was from the daily, and it looked like, so Apple's holding VWAP at the open. It wasn't selling off. I was going to see if there was a pullback. Bids were being walked up on the level 2. There was some pretty decent buying, some buyers that were buying it pretty consistently, both in the pre-market and after the market open. So I went ahead and got long my first piece at 220.99. Excuse me. Then as it crossed that level 221.28 in pretty quick fashion, actually gave a little tiny, it went up and then gave a little tiny pullback on the one. Once it held that is when I took another piece of this trade. Went ahead, held it, tested VWAP, shot right back up. You can see the wicks under VWAP went right back up, and then I got out of it above 222, or at least most of it. Actually added a tiny piece back in and then stopped out above break even. Things got really weak. There was some China news, I guess, that came out at that point, or something else. SPY started selling off, so I went ahead and got out of it. I had a couple of false starts here. I got back into it and got a few cents on it. And then it looked like it was going to try to reclaim VWAP. Got in a little bit early on this entry here. Once it failed to hold above VWAP, I got stopped out just above my break even on that, just as it broke back through VWAP. I realized this was a false VWAP breakdown, held VWAP, came back up, got back into it. Unfortunately, I had somebody come to my door today. My neighbor's car got stolen overnight, I guess, so he came to my door. Dogs went crazy. I got out of this, and then I also had to go to my son's school. You can see here on the 5, when I came back, I tried to take a Roku trade. And I realized as quickly as I got into Roku, I remembered how much I hate trading Roku unless it's really moving. It dropped well in my favor, and then in one tick would pop up 40 cents. So I got out of that for a tiny, tiny gain. And then I figured I'd try one more trade. Apple, this, looks like it's fairly extended from VWAP. And I was kind of scalping in this. Got a little bit, scaled out of it. Got a little bit more, scaled out of it. And then I got a big piece of it here at 223.12. I was looking for this pullback, tested 223, couldn't break through. The bids started stepping up. I went ahead and got long again, full size, waiting for this breakout. Scaled, as it popped a high a day, scaled out a little bit. Half number, I took a little bit more, 224, I scaled out of it. Looks like it might go all the way to 225. There's a daily resistance here at 223.70, which is where a lot of this was, and then through 224 and 224.20-ish, I scaled out the rest. I didn't have a whole lot left, so I went ahead and took those off the table. It was a clean day. You look for those things. That daily was setting up beautifully, happens all the time. You're making a specific move. On this one, it happened to be a bullish case, where it went up and had been consolidating, looked like it was going to at least try for that, had decent volume, had good volume. The level 2 showed it was going to go up, had a positive catalyst this morning with the analyst upgrade. So put all those things together, it was a pretty easy position. I'd like to have been in there from the start. Maybe if some of the stuff that happened this morning, it would have been a little bit cleaner of a chart, but either way, pretty happy with it. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow morning in the pre-market show.